It's game time, we ain't playing with you. It's game time, it's game time, we ain't playing with you. That's how we ball for y'all.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? You are rocking with Duva.
And Jamel checking in again.
Yo, thanks for joining us for episode 34.
34.
Round of applause. How's everything with you, Neff?
Everything's good. Been real nice.
So I hear you, man. We got a little April showers, but like the sun is shining again.
Yes,
We're all alive for the eclipse.
definitely.
You know, we
made
all
it through.
survived. You know, doomsday people, not yet.
Really.
In the meantime, between times, we gonna stay alive. Let's do that.
That's great.
Staying all right. But yeah, man. You know, I'm glad everything is. I feel like there's different energy in the world. There's different spirits is moving for people, and talking about the spirits, it moved the spirit for J. Cole to apologize.
Sure.
He
Yeah.
moved his own spirit to. It felt like it wasn't something right on his chest.
Definitely was.
You know, he had to bow down. He had to get out the way. You know, he had to get out the way because he feel a storm is bubbling, and he don't want no part of that storm.
Close enough.
You know, hey J. Cole, I understand what you did, and I commend what you did because you're being who you are. You know, you don't want to be peer pressured and somebody telling you what to do, and you did. Somebody did tell you what to do a little bit, so you jumped out the window and dissed your friend. You dissed your buddy, you're the person who you actually looked up to, you, the one you say he's the greatest and this and that. You didn't mean any of that stuff you was talking about. You didn't mean none of that stuff, you know. But I thought it was a good little jab. You know, I thought you was ready to, you know, look for the extra jab, see what was going on, but nope. Let's get into what he actually had to say. You know, what he said that wasn't sitting right on his soul, and he felt that was out of his character.
I'm so proud of that project, except for one part.
One
It's
part.
one part of that shit that make me feel like, man, that's the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life, right?
The lamest?
And I know this is not what a lot of people want to hear. I know I can hear my niggas like,
We didn't want to hear that. We didn't want to hear it.
right? I damn near had a relapse, right? Because y'all heard some shit that happened 3 weeks ago, however long it was. Y'all heard that bazooka that was dropped on the motherfucker.
Goddamn bazooka. You said it was a bazooka.
So all of this time of me moving on my own accord,
Oh,
for the
man.
first time I was tested. Why am I tested?
Go ahead, Chester.
Because I got the world and I got my niggas like, what you gonna do, Cole?
Do, Cole. What you gonna do?
My niggas like, bit boy, I must have had 1,000 missed calls. Oh my fucking God. Text flooded. I couldn't even answer my shit. Nigga, it's wartime.
Wartime, we gotta go.
I want to see blood. And I was conflicted because, one, I know my heart, you know what I mean? And like, I know how I feel.
He knows
about
his heart. He knows his heart, man. He
two
knows his
niggas that
heart.
I've just been blessed to even stand beside in this game, let alone chase.
But
chase
no, I didn't like this part.
But at the end of the day, when I listen to it,
I
and
didn't
when it
like when he was like,
comes angle and downplay this nigga's fucking.
he going to take the jab. You know, you could take a jab at me.
Kendrick Lamar's one.
And then, you know, goes back into Kendrick Lamar is one of the greatest.
Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I. So I just want to come up here and be like, publicly be like, bro, that was the lamest, like, goofiest shit. And I say all that.
He must have said something. Maybe something to send something to him and just like, yo,
And I pray that God align me
I
back
heard what you
on
said.
purpose and on my path. You know what I mean?
Are you ready for this?
Really didn't feel no way.
doubt
And
it.
if he did, my nigga, I got my
Did he said something? He didn't say nothing in response to him. You don't think he sent him a text or something?
Nah, because then he wouldn't have to publicly apologize. Then.
That's why you got to be like, yo, it's love now. You know, I didn't mean that. I'm going to go back over here and tell him I ain't even mean that. I don't want no problem.
Because if he was frosted back then like that, then he could have like, yeah, we spoke, and you know we passed it all up, and
Oh,
like,
you
he
got
said
it.
he taking one
Oh,
shot.
he ain't
and
no
we gonna
pass it
go.
up. He just said like, all right, I heard that. Now are you ready for what I'm about to do?
I want to say right here.
I got something for you.
In the midst of me doing that,
You know,
in that shit, trying to find a little angle.
like I said, I don't like the.
What the world want to see in that shit, catalog publicly be like, that was the lane that God aligned me. My nigga really didn't feel no way, and if he did, my nigga, I got my chin out.
That chin out part, I don't like the chin out part.
Do what you do. You know what I mean? Like, all good.
But he's gonna, yeah, he got his chin out, and hey, get ready for you. Get your chin chumped in a little bit, or jab at your chin, because hey, you started it, now you gonna finish it. That's all it's always. Somebody gonna start something, but then somebody gotta finish it.
Right.
Ain't no like, oh, we go, okay, now it's cool. No, you said what you said. Talked about my catalog. Now, all right, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. But get out the way. Let Drake and Kendrick get what they gotta get off their chest, and then and keep it competitive and make some good music still. Hey, if you guys really don't feel that way, you want to keep it as a rap, keep it as a rap. You don't gotta be so you don't gotta be peer pressure to take it there back as the old school, but it's like sometimes then I look at myself, I'm like, damn, I kind of enjoy that though. Coming up with that type of beef and back to back, all those classic rap battles. Hey, it is a lot of pressure. That crown is heavy. So sometimes, you don't want what it comes with that crown. Sometimes that is, it is heavy. So, but hey, you ended up making a good project still. Might delete later. You did delete your seven your 7 diss track, the diss track, so you did delete something.
Right.
So you ain't lying on that. Some tracks that I actually liked, like the Killer Cam track, Ready 24.
Definitely.
Listening to some stuff, you wasn't ready for that, but it's okay. We're not gonna go in. But that was a good track, that was a good track, Killer Cam. The Hunting Wabbit, that joint was fire. The Hunting Wabbit, the way the whole vibe, everything he was talking about, I rocks with that heavy. That joint, I think that's the best track on there. Hunting Wabbit. Hunting Wabbit. And the beat too, that joint was cold. But yeah. What else tracks you rocked with?
Pricey and Fever in the Moment, Steph Mode,
Mm-hmm.
and HYB.
HYB, yeah, that was cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a nice, cool project. It was a nice, cool project. Now, unfortunately, you do gotta watch what you say, because people gonna still come at you, man. It ain't. That's just part of the game. That's just part of the game, part of the rap game. They gonna come at you. It's your thought process to respond or not respond. So we're gonna see after Kendrick comes. I think he's not gonna respond. We had a little discussion that you was talking about.
Right. But I think you were right. It's gonna be like chess, like you said before,
Mm-hmm.
because he deleted his last song, which is like it's the main portion of the disc. But throughout the whole album, there's like subtitly jabs that he didn't leave in there. Still, it's not like the whole album got scrapped just because he wanted to take back stuff.
No.
He just took back the one main thing that he had listed to him as like a main disc.
Yeah, he was because he took that back because it was going strictly for Kendrick Lamar, and he felt like that was not where he wanted to be. That's not what he was signed up for. I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah,
I
think
apologize.
that's a smart move altogether.
Yes,
to put it out there, internet still has it. It still plays.
And that's where
if you go on YouTube and you go out there, you still find it.
Yeah, it's never. That's the thing. Once you put it on the internet, it's there for life.
Right.
So it ain't no erasing. It might where I don't want to profit off this because I don't feel right that I'm gonna sit here and profit off me making this record against you. So I'm gonna just take it off on my company. We're not gonna be a part of that. That's not what my company is about.
So, so that's definitely putting that out there, letting the internet have it, and then coming back, taking it back. You get to save face. And like, there's a lot of references in this to like anime things, and we all know what happens when the main villain of a character puts his face out there and takes that one hit and don't move.
Hey,
he come right back out there and put the rest out there.
You talking about a beast though. Kendrick
and isn't
Lamar
that what that?
He's a He's a beast.
So you're saying J. Cole's not a beast?
Now now everything changed. You a beast in a different way, but when it comes to battling, no, you not. You don't want that. That don't sit right in you. So if it don't sit right in you, you're not gonna take it out of you.
What you mean? He just took it out and left it on the track.
And now look, he apologized.
Right.
So it's over.
Nah, he saved his own face by stepping back into his same light.
That's
a good strategy move right there.
It's over.
Nah. And then the same thing you said, he's like, all the people, my things got flooded with messages. I couldn't even answer my phone.
And
when Kendrick drops the same thing, he's gonna hit that same experience.
Exactly.
So what's gonna bring him out from that same mode again? And that's a light switch.
Oh, it's a light switch that you ain't gonna turn on. You're gonna keep that light switch off because once Kendrick Lamar tap that jaw, you gonna go sit down somewhere and go to sleep.
Nah.
It's over for you. You're not all right, you got that, we gone. Now maybe if he continue, which I think he's done, he's gonna get you like he's already gonna finish you because you already finished yourself. He basically just finished yourself, so he's not gonna kick the person while he's even more down. He's gonna get you out the way and focus on Drake, and that's where the real battle's gonna start.
If you feel that way,
that's where But we'll see.
Only
in my
time
opinion,
will tell.
In my opinion, I think he's done. In your opinion, you think that's a jab that's gonna bring him back. We'll see. But I think J. Cole is out of there.
But you gotta remember.
He's out
didn't just Drake say he was retiring?
Well, you keep talking about that name. If anybody talk about his name, he's about that. Drake proved to him he don't care. He'll battle. He's ready for battle. He likes to battle. He's petty enough to battle. He needs to get something off his mind, his chest. He's ready for that.
Okay.
J. Cole is his friend. He don't want to. He's still on his peaceful vibe. He don't want to engage with all that conflict. He don't want what's going to come behind it. Because once you battle, you got to move a certain way. You got to talk a certain way. You got to be a certain way. And he don't want that. He want to stay with his peaceful vibe and all that stuff. So, hey, be who you want to be.
Right.
But more of that little drama. Well, let's get to the music. We still don't trust you. Future and Metro, they added again.
Right.
When I looked at the tracks, I was like, okay, let's see. So I listened to. I was like, oh, okay, there we go. We got some different R&B. It wasn't it's gonna just attack Drake right off the bat. It was a little bit not off the bat, but it was a subliminal list there. But it was still put together some good songs. It looks like he had some good background samples of Amazing Me, sample of Genuine. None of Your Friends Business. One of my songs I like to play with Genuine. Part of that camp. All For Me, Ron Isley had a little throwback of the Ron Isley in there. Who else had the more R&B that sample with the Boys the Men, Right For You? So they gave you some R&B on there, and after they gave you some R&B, he went crazy.
That's a good way to put it.
After R&B, it was like, all right, that's enough for R&B time. Let's get into it now, because at the end of the tracks where he really started to open back up again. Pause. Right there, but no one knows my struggle. That's right from there. That's when the second part started to get into it. But it's surprisingly the features again. The features that surprised me to have J. Cole on there.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay. I was like, let me listen to it. That sounds like a track that he did before, and then they kind of just brought it back. But the track that he was replying to, that's exactly what he damn near did. He said he's really not about the beef. He's just really he said, what he said, my energy was never on some tough shit. I'm just a conscious rapper who wanna fuck bitches. So he just the fact that he said that, and after that he apologized, and it all just comes together. It just makes sense. All that stuff makes sense. So I guess that's probably the track why they made it. Like that. So you really, you don't really, like that. But another surprising track with show of your hands. You know, ASAP Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
He went to go ahead, took some jabs at the boy. They've been going back and forth a little bit, but the controversy is when he mentioned his as baby mama. You know, for him to talk about his baby mama, that's gonna be a little bit different than his son. That was bold. That was bold. That was bold to do that. All these gonna lead up to him coming back with these responses. Y'all just feeding him. You just like I said, you poking the bear. The bear was hibernating. He was on tour hibernating, minding his business, and now y'all bothering him. He think about it. Okay, they back and forth a little bit here and there, but to the public, he was minding his business. He
Yeah.
ain't say nothing about no Future.
Nope.
He ain't saying nothing about no Weekend. He said a little about ASAP Rocky because of the Rihanna situation. All these people on the track, he ain't really saying anything about and publicly. But you know, they got the behind the walls and they pulling it out like the things that was going on. Oh man, but to have Weekend keep popping up on the track, they even had a little Weekend say a little subliminal. You know, so I guess from him saying those words, it looks like he glad that he's off that out of that group. You know, he's glad he did his own thing.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wouldn't think they would have. I mean, I thought they. That's like I feel like they become cool and then somehow it fall out again. 'Cause I feel like they just did something a little while ago, and I thought they were okay, but nah, Weekend ain't okay because he's on both of them joints. He's on the first one, he's on the second one. You know, so I feel like they damn near should come out with a damn project together the Weekend and Future because I like the way they're on the track. I don't like this and all that stuff. You know, but whatever. You know, music is music. You know, say how you feel, express how you feel. But I feel like they can actually make a good collaboration because with his vocals and then with them saying it, it just feels like it's a good album that they can put together and make. That I believe, you know. But hey, it's a lot of it's still gang up on Drake, and you know Drake don't play, man. You know Drake do not play. Y'all keep playing with him. So he's I want he's anyway. I just want to see his response to this. You know, now he has the time because when Drake has the time, that's what he does. He has the time.
He's starting to get a Santa Claus list going now.
You get that pen and paper. Yeah, it's checking off the list, checking it twice. Want to see who's naughty at night. You know, so we'll see. We'll see. What's gonna be his response when he comes? No more. Pause on that. But yeah. Hey, we want to see what he's gonna say. Right. I want to see what he's gonna say. So I think I covered a little bit all the rap stuff. Let's get into some R&B.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get into some Bryson Tiller. You know, Bryson Tiller dropped the album called Bryson Tiller. Everybody's using the name, but okay. Bryson Tiller back. He's been, he's been quiet for a little while, but he's been dropping some here and there songs. Mm-hmm. But for him to actually put a nice 19 track together, oh man, I rock with Bryson Tiller. You know, from R&B man to an R&B man. You know, I rocks with Bryson Tiller. But joints that I rock with now. Get a nice like project, but I must say Stay Golden. Stay Golden is the one that I really rock with, and definitely Calypso. Those are the two tracks. Like okay, and I'm sure he has more on there. You know, also he surprised me when he did Undertow. He actually sound pretty a different different trying to take it as a different lane when he did the Undertow. That's cool. You know, he really sung that very well. You know. He really showed his ability to sing. He's always good singing, you know, on our R&B hip hop type vibe, but he looked like he just branched off, did a little bit something different on there. So I rocks with that. You know, I rocks with that. What about you, now?
I got a bunch of them. The whole album was different. He touched on a lot of different genres, like on that. You can hear pop, you can hear like a little country. He even got a little bit of techno in there with Ram, which is a good wordplay for the RAM. So that was interesting. There was a lot of wordplays up in there. especially the presumptuous song with Victoria, the one when he was delaying the words out in the beginning so that they sound like other words, and then putting the rest of the word in.
Was that damn, what was that called again? It was a P something.
Yep, I think it's presumption.
So, yeah, because they was basically kind of singing from dictionary. You know how we always say like dictionary, but he's like dick.
He would just straight the word right there in the first, and then
persuasion,
let it go back into
all
it.
that. Yeah, no, that was clever. That was good wordplay. Good wordplay. I like that. Wordplay.
Bringing back the rich boy selling that and then making it his own.
Throw some D's on that. Yeah, I like that one too. Yeah, yup.
Mm-hmm. And even the assume the position was like that up. That was the song. That gave me the whole like Maroon 5 type of vibe. Mm. And like it's always nice to tell a girl that I want you to assume the position.
You already
play
know.
Cops and Robbers.
You already know.
But no. And then whatever she wants, still that like throwing that in there at the end. So he touched on.
You know that song has been out for a little while, so you know, yeah.
It's like it was nice. He touched on all bases of like music right there in this one album, and then put it together, and like gave it his own sound and his own music to it. So it was nice.
Yeah. For him to come out with a nice, cool 19 tracks, I'm here for it.
Right.
I'm here for it. And sticking on R&B, Chris Brown, Chris Breezy. So he joined the album together. I was like, oh man, he dropped another project, but he had some add-ons, and he had a nice track with Bryson Tiller too. Runaway, I rock with Runaway. Freak, Lil Wayne and Joner. That was another one.
It's definitely nice. Every time Chris Brown gets with Jonah, and the way they sound is so much like a similar type of vibe, and they both bring out each other's like rapping, and then throw Lil Wayne on top of that with that.
And don't forget to put that Nelly. Don't forget to put that Nelly on there. Super. You know what I'm saying? You know, Air Force One. That was it. Yeah. You know, so to hit that with the beat with the, you know, that's already giving you a different vibe already with that nice classic on that.
Right.
You know, so yeah, they'll definitely down that the 1111 duplex.
Yeah. He had 13 songs in the beginning of his CD now to continue with.
Hey, yeah, definitely go check out that new music. You know, definitely go check out that new music, man. That's definitely some R&B for you. Who else on some R&B? You know, I'm shout out to Tinashe. She just had to put out a new track. It's actually called Nasty. Yeah, it's Nasty. So shout out to Tinashe. Rock with her. She's a good artist.
Okay.
You know, she's been grinding, doing her thing, but then she dropped another one. The video was fire. Another fire, little kind of a little technology kind of fireness, but had a little with different vibes. You know, it was different vibes, little technology type thing. Drone shooting at it, so you know, it's different, a little futuristic type thing, a little bit kind of almost. But I rock with her, so definitely check out that one too.
Yes.
You know, let's get into some little topics that was going on. We talked about.
Yeah.
We talked about the Jonathan Major. You know, how he was in that situation. But it looks like he actually avoiding jail time.
Definitely.
You know, that's what's up. Because they actually ordered him to just do like 1 year of counseling. I think that's pretty fair. You know, I think that's pretty fair. I don't think he needs to take any jail time, since the fact that he lost his opportunity with Marvel because of that whole situation. So, you know, I think he learned his lesson, and I think it's just a counseling of his aggression of whatever maybe.
He had to do weekly counseling for a year because of putting her back into the car and the way he did it. So that's what they really have him on. So it's not none of the stuff that they alleged him on in the car. It's only the stuff they have on video, which was him lifting her up and putting her back into the car. They're saying he shouldn't have been doing that or that. So yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you shouldn't do jail time. But I guess, you know, I'm glad they finally came to a fair agreement on
Yeah.
this whole situation, and seeing that he was the one running from her, so it wasn't really as he was trying to hurt her, and the way they try to make it seem like it was out in the public. So he kind of, he was just getting out the way. He was like, "Yo, I'm trying out of here. I'm out of here. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to do nothing. I'm out of here."
Yeah.
And she's running after him. So it was like, but I'm glad they worked that out through the whole courts, and he's not going to jail, and now he can go on and continue his career.
Yeah. That's the next thing to see if he can rebuild his career after this. And shout out to Megan Good for standing by him and keeping strong.
Definitely shout out to Megan Good, being that type of woman. Always need a strong woman by your side to get you through tough times.
Definitely.
That's what I say. Also, another thing was going on that was crazy in Philadelphia was WrestleMania. WrestleMania 40? Dang. It was WrestleMania. Yo, it had some OGs come out.
Yeah.
Had The Rock come out. It had John Cena came out. They always have the conflict together. Back in the day, they always had that little rival. So the good to see them out there doing what they do best. And then was surprisingly, The Undertaker came out. Man, The Undertaker came out of nowhere. When The Rock was talking junk to him, he just popped up right up behind him. Did what he do best. Choke slam, body slam, Do what he do best. When you hear that bell, that ding.
You gotta look around. It's time to go when you hear the bell.
I'm
not even. If I was on there and I heard the bell, I'm like, nope, that's my cue.
Man,
Time to check out.
Undertaker back in the day, he would easily put you in that coffin. Right on the side, waiting for right there.
Bring it out and just rub it.
Put that right there. He's like, who am I to put in there tonight? That coffin. But it was a little controversial that they said they didn't see Stone Cold Steve Austin, so I don't know what they he didn't pop up, but Triple H, he's part of the organization. Stephanie, so they're still running that tradition and they're bringing it back, and The Rock was also had a big part of that too. Right. So that was good for WrestleMania, and especially the fans out there couldn't wait for that, because that to see them all get together and make something incredible. Hey, that was a good feeling. And they also had a bunch of artists out there too. Meek Mill, he performed to open it up. Was out there. Wale was out there. 2 Chainz was out there. Snoop Dogg was out there doing commentary. So hip hop was always colliding with wrestling. Wrestling. So that was a good look for them. So you look out for some more wrestling out there. I rock with it. Let's get into some technology. See what my guy Elon's still up to. So Tesla, they finally is available for full drive mode package. So people was testing that out to drop April 1st. Was it April 1st? I think.
Yeah, they were giving like a 30-day trial.
And people try it out
to see what it is, to see if they liked it, if there was something they were interested in purchasing.
So that's good that they let you do an upgrade on what your regular Tesla, and that way you can see if you actually like it. But let's think about this. Okay, now this is happening, but let's look at it another 5 more years. Let's look at what's going on now. Like, you're able to drive, because they got certain things they're still working on, but they had it where you can actually call you can call your car to you.
That's a normal feature on it.
That's what I'm saying. But like I'm saying, they're gonna improve that, because some things a little bit, still got a little work on. But now I look at it, everybody's gonna have that soon. Especially when the electric car movement, a lot of people are gonna have self-drive. Some people don't think self-drive is here.
No, self-drive been here. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
But I know, but some people are still thinking like
the cost of it is what is the issue.
Oh yeah, I mean it's still gonna be. It's not available for. It's gonna be expensive right now, but eventually they're gonna work it out where it's not gonna be that expensive.
And that's gonna be the big deal. Right now, it's here.
No, it's
like
here.
The Teslas, they already have it. That's like an added feature. But
but
to get that, you would have to pay an extra amount of money to have that feature on your car.
Yes, I mean, but this is actually full driving mode. So
they have that.
No, I'm saying no. I know. Of course they have that
Oh,
now. That's what I'm saying. Of course they have that now. But I'm saying before they didn't have that because you can drive, but you had to be with the actual car. Like you have to be in the car to like to handle it. So therefore, but now with the self driving, you're basically a passenger, and it self drives for you. You know, so that's just another game changer. You know what I'm saying? That's not everybody doesn't have that. Put it that
no.
way. You know what I'm saying?
The main thing will be when it becomes cheaper, because that's like an added on
Hey,
it.
technology is gonna be expensive, man.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be expensive. And I think it was but it wasn't that bad actually, because I think it was I think $3,000 more to upgrade.
15,
Huh?
15.
What do you mean?
That's how much it costs for that part.
You said how much?
15,
15, like 1,500.
15,000.
No, it was something else. It was like an upgrade. It was different.
Okay.
It wasn't a whole 15,000. Like if you had the vehicle already, I think it said like 3,000, something like that. Just to upgrade, for
For the
the
Tesla.
upgrade. Yeah, to upgrade it because it's not an extra. But I mean, all that stuff is gonna cost. Regardless, it's gonna cost.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking about what's here, what's going on. You know what I mean? So this is out. This is out. You
Definitely
know.
is.
So now with the full driving mode, let's look into the robo taxi. He also launched that too. Remember I talked about the robo taxi. They officially launched that. But I can see other people. Like that's that's something that is really gonna start being development, where everybody's gonna just have full driving mode in their car, that available. You know what I mean? You have it available for you. Might not
Mm-hmm.
have the money to get it right now, but there's people, you're gonna pretty soon see it a lot. It's gonna be starting to happen and take over, you know. So, but that's what's up, We're here. We're here. Full driving mode is here. It's a package, and it's definitely here. You definitely can upgrade that on your Tesla. Um, and they actually allow you to try it out for 30 days. Uh, Sticking to more AI, you have Apple, man. Apple, they actually called it the Realm. They worked on there. I think they're really improving Siri. I think that's really they're gonna move to the AI to Siri, because they look Apple already have a strong product, Siri, that you could talk to and this and that already. That's something like AI, but now AI is more being humanized. It's trying to have feelings. It's trying to have emotions. That's what the AI is all about. So they're gonna make that more into Siri. They're gonna really implement that to Siri. I think that's the next thing that's coming, and that's what they're actually working on. And they're gonna call it Realm, because they was actually saying that you're gonna compete with Chat GPT.
They said it does.
Yeah.
They said it's competing with it, and said it's performing like a lot more better. But it's not that they want to replace Siri. They've been getting like they want
No, they're
people
not. Like I
haven't been
say, they're
like,
not
yeah,
replacing Siri.
yeah.
Like I said, they're improving
People
Siri.
wanted like Siri to become more and like more improved, and so they plan on using ROM to help improve it to be like a better support system for you now.
Yeah, like I said, everything when it comes to AI,
Mm-hmm.
humanizing,
Right.
feelings, emotion, talk back. Everything is like another person is with you,
Mm-hmm.
not you just answering questions. Oh, what it is? No, no, no. It's really gonna give you some real emotions. So hey, that's another game changer. What Apple's trying to enter, because they, once they come back to see everybody else is doing this, they like, hey, I'm gonna make it better. I want to make it better. I see what you guys are doing, but I want to make it better. Can I make it better? Let's see. So I'm here for it. I'm gonna see what Apple got. See what they're gonna do.
Yeah.
Um, Also, people had a little bit of talk about,
Microsoft.
yeah, they thinking like, what if AI moves to gaming? How would it be? Because Microsoft was thinking about having AI into the game. But they was talking about how they're gonna have it more for like help for customer service. Really just to support. Um, but you look at the games that they already have now. I think what it's called, RAM. forget something with it, eSIM or something like that. It's really like already a virtual world where it's real. It's based on real life events. You have kids, you have babies, you have a job, so you're like really doing that. But now they're saying AI can even get even more real. With the help of the support.
Yeah, and that's what Xbox was talking about that they also want to do. They want to have the AIs do like work on the graphics for them, and also have like characters development. So as in like real people would be like a character instead, like an AI would be a character. So it would be nice.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, keep doing that. There you go. That's why I won't movie. You know what I'm saying? No, I know, but it wasn't. I was paying attention. No, you stopped it. It stopped. No, before it stopped. Because you got to make sure you get every time. You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing? Throwing peace up?
You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you can. I got to edit this out.
Yes, you doing this.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah, so people was actually scared of that if they put AI in games, it's gonna be censored a little bit because they started talking about with the chat box with Microsoft, they want to make it a little bit censored. So you know how people always cursing and yelling all that extra. They say now AI comes in the game, they're gonna try to block certain things out.
Yeah.
So
like
some people, yeah, exactly, and it was like, yo, we don't want no protection. We don't want no wall protection or whatever. They want to still have fun in the game because people go wild on that thing, and it gets crazy, get out of hand. But hey, that's what people enjoy. That's what life is about at the end of the day. You can't control what everybody says to you.
Nope.
So let's not shield from the world. You know what I mean? Let's open it up. All right. If I hear something that's racial, okay, let me hear it. Don't hide it from me. No, seriously. He's like, yo, why do you want to hide all this stuff? You can't hide this stuff. You know what I mean?
Some people can handle it, some people can't.
And that's the thing because you ain't never built like that, and that's too much. You need to be built like that. The world, you can't hide everything from the world. Stop hiding everything. The world be much better. You put everything right there on the front street and see what's going on and hear what's going on.
I'm not sure about that part, but all right.
Well, I'm saying because if it's a certain age group, I get it. But if you're grown, don't censor me. I want to hear all that. I want to see all that. Now, I'm a grown person. You're grown. Don't censor a grown man. Put it that way. Kids, yes. Certain age group, yes. But no, I want to show yo. You don't like me? I want to know. I want to see you don't like me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Don't censor it. But yeah, I don't want But that's the only thing I think. Hey, they be cursing and wilding, on the headset and doing all the extra stuff. AI might be involved. Like, hey, what's going on here? But you don't know. But we'll see.
Right.
But like I said, if you put it in for customer service and help and support, okay, cool. But don't interfere into the actual communication. Don't censor that. Yo, did you see the AI tool that had replaced Little Yachty with Joker?
Yeah.
Yo, man, that was crazy. I was like, yo, that was insane because it was dead on. It looked just like it. So
and they did the same movements, just about.
The same move, the same jump around.
Like it'd be easier to commit crimes now.
Oh,
that wasn't me. That was my cousin.
Oh man!
And then show a video. Be like, it's my cousin Pookie.
Yo, the way he jumped on that stage, came out there, did the same little move, but looked like the Joker. That was like, okay, we're getting there. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, is that like Joker's moves?
No, not that far.
It look like Joker for real, like like in the movies.
The movie, yeah.
Yeah, like is that was like they might take that. They might do that next to the next Joker or something. They might use that or something because for that to just look so insane.
They gotta use it for the next
Oh
wrestling.
man,
They already got that footage.
yeah, they gotta use that because that was crazy. That was crazy. Oh man, but people were saying, okay, damn, look at it now, but look 5 more years,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be. You're not gonna know what's real again. I always talk about you're not gonna know what's real and what's not real, but for them to have that and the look point on, oh man, we are in something. We're into something. We are into something. You know. Also, I seen about AI drug GPT. So they have the AI drug GPT really said to really like to improve the help for the people who like and give them a prescription for drug prescription. You know,
Yes.
they tested out all in England. You know, they said it's actually going to help them reduce the mistakes that people make. They said that you'd be surprised how much money they waste on just alone giving people the wrong prescription, and
Yes.
also the people who actually overdose and do it always affects them. So they say using this AI drug GPT is going to help cut their prescription, give them the right prescription, so they don't have to figure these things out. So I'm just like, wow, I knew AI was definitely going to work into the medical world, and now, you know, it looks like a lot of things is moving towards.
Yeah. That's been a big problem. And the other thing was just reading a doctor's handwriting and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because the way they be writing, sometimes they just get the wrong prescription after that. So with the new AI, it's
Mm-hmm.
gonna show them the side effects and what's it used for and all those things.
Mm-hmm.
Which is be like, wait, I got this, but this is not what I'm supposed to get. They'd be like, no, so switch it up and
Or
give them the right
and
one.
they can recognize it too. Like
Yeah.
they see if it's working, if it's not working, what's the best thing to prescribe. So now you
Hmm.
don't, sometimes you go to a doctor and they be like, they get new drugs. They
Yeah.
all get new drugs, so they don't know if that's really gonna work best for him. That's they don't know what's going. But now this actually tool will actually be point on and say, hey, this is the best one.
Right.
Don't worry about that other one because people
Hmm.
always trying different drugs to
Yeah.
see if it works.
Hmm.
But now it's gonna directly tell you, hey, this is the best one for your condition. So that's just another technology how moving on in the future, how that AI is definitely going to advance and then help going going forward into the health market.
Yes.
You know, so hey, we'll keep paying attention to that. See how far it takes with the AI. And then I talk about them robots, boy.
Hmm.
Mercedes Benz. We talk about BMW, but now Mercedes Benz said they're actually hiring humanoid bots. So they're gonna hire humanoid bots to work in the warehouse. I told you it's like a chain reaction. Once one do, the other one's gonna do it because they're gonna see that the cost effective they're gonna save that who they don't have to hire, and that it's time consuming because it's helping the company. The
Hmm.
bots are really helping them out, moving their here and doing this and that. So I can see that more advancing with more auto mechanics and stuff like that. Um, so we pay attention to that. And they also had this robots with Apollo. Seen that they called it Apollo.
That
Apollo
was the
been
one.
hmm?
That was the one for the
Apollo, right?
Mercedes.
That's what he had. That was called Apollo.
Yeah.
So hey, I feel like everybody's gonna use Apollo. Or certain warehouses already using.
Hmm.
They're already using in certain places. But you'd be surprised. That's something that like I always talked about them humanoid bots.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's interesting what they.
Yeah, so talk about some more technology. We talked about the flying car.
Right.
That flying car looking crazy, man.
Hmm.
I didn't know it was going to be electric or not, but now I see that it is going to be electric.
Yeah.
So the X2,
Hmm.
man, I would see how. It's not really available in U.S. yet, but they are testing. They've been testing it out. They said it was supposed to come out this year in 2024. So we're gonna see, how that works and who gets it, and we look up in the sky and we see flying cars. Like
Definitely.
like that's where the technology moving. But that X2 was looking crazy.
Yeah.
That joint was looking crazy. You know, and they have other things too on there. Like they have things that attach. You can drive
Oh,
trucks
okay.
and then turns into a plane. So they have different things. But that one's gonna be crazy. The X2 with the flying car. Um, it- we'll pay attention to that and see how it looks. But let's get into some motivation. So motivation. I need a motivation. Mm-hmm. So it says small steps every day adds up to big changes. Stay on track. So yeah, just take the small steps. And sometimes the little small steps definitely gonna get you to the big step. So that's what I try to do. I try to take the little small steps, and eventually I'll be ready to take the big steps. I'll just staying on track no matter what. That's what I got out of that. What about you?
Me too. A small step leads to big decisions or big things afterwards. So yeah, about the same. Feel the same way.
Okay. Another one was you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to live up to everyone else's expectation. All you have to do is be all you have to do is be your wonderful, unique self. And and that's what J. Cole did. Hate to go back to him, but yeah, we always talk about be yourself. You only make one of you in life, so just continue to be who you're supposed to be. You know, if it's a part of you, then it's a part of you. But if it's not, it's not.
Right.
So just be yourself. That's all I got for today, man. But like, subscribe, leave a comment, please. I like all feedbacks. And you've been rocking with Doo-Wop
and Jamel.
Thanks for joining for episode 34. And see you next time. Peace.
I love it. You guys are so great.